See how happy I look right now? It's the happiness, it's this kind of happiness. Clouseau! Because I took the headlining out of the car, right? And to get to the sunroof, because I knew that just the rail on the front of the sunroof was rusted out, where the condensation was from all the water in the footwells. The condensation was condensing on the glass of the sunroof, and then because of the slope of the roof, just running forward, and eventually rusted out just the front frame of the sunroof. And I sourced a sunroof for the car like at the very beginning, because at the very beginning I thought it was sort out a few little patches of rust and be back on the road in 6 weeks time. So I've had this spare sunroof knocking about for 3 years. All besides the point, because I had the headlining out and the sunroof out, and I was having a quick look, and I realised that the front rail of the windscreen upper completely rotten. So I've just taken the windscreen out, and I have this smile on my face because it's, I think it will turn into a twitch before evening's end, and I'll be probably committed to somewhere, and I'll just happily rock in the corner sucking my thumb. I've just pulled this off. I don't want to actually rummage at it too much, because this is the rubber, and I have the camera set up over there for this lovely smooth sequence of the rubber peeling away from the windscreen, but I just touched it and it fell away. Oh my god. So you know what this means? I am now, I'll go over that side and show you this. I have no defense anymore if anyone calls me an idiot, because this is just shit. Really, really shit. Yeah. Look at it from this side, maybe. What are you going to be able to see? I can't see what you're seeing, but I'm sure it's terrible. Oh, Christ. Do you know, this also means that, and this is going to be beautiful on footage, but, well, I don't know how beautiful it will be, but the roof is coming off now. So, there you go. Did you ever see a Range Rover with the roof coming off it before? It's really easy, by the way. There's just a ring, a row of bolts the whole way around. Not screws even. I'll show you. And we'll go back over that side. I don't know what I'm doing now, because I'm in shock. So if you look, I have to peel away some of these door rubbers, right? But can you see? Come on, phone. I don't think you can see those. There's a grommet there, and there's just a row of them. There's like 3 or 4 of them here, and underneath those grommets there are screws, and then when you get towards the back of the car, the screws run inside rather than out in the door jambs. Oh, come on, phone. You see those screws? And literally the whole roof just unscrews, and the roof is aluminium. I don't know, you might have picked up on it, but at some point I definitely mentioned that the only steel panels on the outside of the car are the bonnet, which has had its first coat. It has been completely prepped inside, wire brushed, rust repairs to its corners, awaiting paint, and a coat of matte black paint there. So the bonnet and these little tiny corner, literally just that corner from that seam, they're the only steel panels, and the lower tailgate on the whole car, on the exterior. That's why Land Rovers and Range Rovers always look great, but as you can see, kind of aren't a lot of the time. So look, I'll keep this short because it's in the evening now and there's only a couple more hours of daylight, and I want to try and start to get the roof off so that tomorrow I could just hopefully do the repairs. But I think this is going to require finding one of those. The upper panel, that upper panel was bolt off on the early cars, but on this car it's welded. But if I can find a bolt off one, what I'm worried about is matching the curve. I don't know if this is still recording. It stopped recording. So yeah, what I'm worried about is matching that panel, matching the curve of that panel. So I'm going to try and find. It is an available panel in terms of a scrap car, an earlier scrap car. It can be bolted off or even cut off, and I just weld it back in rather than starting to try and fabricate parts, because there are at least, yeah, there's two big. Most of it is gone. Most of it's just gone. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and find that panel. I could have this finished. I could have that sorted tomorrow, which I'm just realizing doesn't really matter, because I went straight in and I ordered a windscreen rubber, and that's coming from the UK, so that's going to take, it could be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you know, the coming week before that arrives. So there you go, fun and games and heartache. I'll see you soon.